I almost forgot to unmute myself. You know, classic, classic streamer thing. Forget to unmute yourself. Almost did that. Hi everyone! It's good to see you all. I hope you all been having a good day. Hi Relo. Hi Harpy. I hope you're doing good, Harpy. Hi Mimi. Hi Kane. Hi Kevin. Good luck with your little store run. You got this. You gonna bring back some fruit for me? Nellen, hi! Hi! I hope you've been well. Hi, Golden Cream. Welcome, welcome. How dare you? You know, it's less effective in chat. Less effective. I hope you all have been doing well. We got a med check. I took my meds today. You should be so proud of me. But everyone else who needs to take your meds, you should. Hi, Zero! Zero, there are two things that you need to know. Hello. Hi. Hi, Ilya. Thank you for the, I think you subbed to me? Yeah, for the 24 months. Oh my gosh. Am I reading that right? 24 months? That's too long. I've been around for too long. Hi Kai, it's good to see you. What are you doing? What are you saying, Reina? Why are you sending those out? Oh, one of them's a lurky lurk, that makes sense. StreamerBot updated and everything is all wonky now, and so I gotta go through and like... I gotta fix a lot of things. Thank you for the head pats. Bane! The blind man walks in and trips over everything. Thank you for the 38 months, oh my gosh. You followed me 930 days ago. That's almost 3 years ago. Sort of. Not quite, but almost. I could do math. Hi Craig, it's good to see you. You were gonna throw me in the corner, but you can't. Why can't, wait, is that like not, do you not have the bits? Not the bits, sorry, the channel points? I don't know how to stream anymore, guys. Is it not there? Not working? Did I get rid of it? Why would I do that? Anyways. Oh my gosh. I haven't streamed in forever. I mean, the last time I streamed, I think I did the, it was supposed to be for our anniversary. And I don't feel like I really did a good stream for like celebrating that. That was the archipelago. It could have been a bit better. Hello to you. Check this out. What am I checking out? What are you doing? I don't know if I trust what you're doing right now. Hopefully the mic sounds okay. Thinking. Puppy brain trying to, it's like worrying right now. 12 whole months? That's too long, Zero. I'm sorry, we gotta end things here. Sorry, it has to be this way. It's been too long. 12 whole muffins. Hi, Slapper. Hello, hello. Yeah, gotta take Zero out back old Yeller style. Sorry. That's how it's gotta be. Gonna hit him with my strongest tank buster. Okay, Fane's gonna hit him with his strongest tank buster. Tell me that when we farm Phoenix again. You know, fair. Anyways, I was saying a moment ago, but I hope the mic is sounding okay, and hopefully there's not too many sounds being picked up on it. I had to move my setup around a lot, and I can't exactly put the mic where I want to put it, unfortunately. Very unfortunately. My mic arm is not long enough, but where I've had it, it's been slightly covering my right monitor, and it finally reached a point after, when did I move here? January of 2024. It's been almost 2 years and I finally reached my limit. I snapped. I'm like, I can't have you in my way anymore. Gotta get out of here. So I moved my mic, but it's kind of like not in an ideal spot, but it's like at least not blocking my view of everything. So there's that. Another reason why I kind of moved around my setup, I was using an iPad for my tracking, which was like, it was fine. It like worked really well and stuff, but that's a big clunky iPad in front of my monitor that my setup made it work fine, but I got a cheap iPhone. I got a cheap iPhone for my tracking, and now it doesn't cover like anything. It's beautiful. It's great. And also I can have it a bit closer to my face now. So I think the tracking's a little bit better. It seems to be tracking better. It tracks my mouth a lot better than I think the iPad did. Like, I'm kind of like really amazed at how well this is like working right now. Yeah. The IRL debuff has been cleansed. So true. So yeah, my mic moved around. I moved a lot of things around on my desk. So that was like 2 days ago, and so I'm getting used to that. And then on top of that, I haven't streamed in like forever. I haven't done anything in like forever. I've missed you all, by the way. I've missed you all. I haven't been around in like a bajillion years, I know. I even like rarely show up in the Discord. Like, I try, but I've been bad at it, and I need to do better. And that's kind of what today is about. Today is supposed to be a new beginning, I hope. No, it will be. Maybe being less anxious and unsure will help that come to fruition. One of the things that I've been like really focusing on this past year and a half or so, maybe 2 years at this point, I've been kind of focusing on trying to build a routine, and it hasn't been very successful. And it just hasn't. But there's been like little bits here and there that have been successful. Like I joined a raid group with like Zero, Emmy, Kevin, Fane, bunch of friends, and made some new friends and stuff. And so in Final Fantasy 14, I'm like doing that every week, almost every week. Sometimes things happen and it don't happen, but like I, for the most part, have been there almost every single week on time, except for like 1 or 2 times I overslept by accident. It was a little late. But for the most part, I have kept that schedule, and that's been like a little minor thing that it's been like it's been a good thing, because I am really bad with schedules, but I feel like if I can work on a schedule and work on a routine, it'll be better for me overall. Because when I'm not, I lose track of time. I'm not as productive as I want to be. And yeah, that's kind of something I really want to work on. So I've had that. Also been going to therapy, and that's kind of been pretty bad. I haven't been getting the therapists I've been going through haven't been all that great. But last week I got a new one and she's been like really awesome and I'm really clicking with her, so that kind of gave me a confidence boost too. Yeah. So I feel you're an emergency mate. Yeah. I'm inclined to agree. Unfortunate, Zero. Unfortunate. Hi, Autumn. It's good to see you. Thank you for the hydrate. And Kazik, hi. Thank you for the head pats. Why would I deny it? Why would I lie? So yeah, that kind of been some of the stuff I've been doing for the past year and a half, past 2 years. I've been trying to build a schedule, routine, and I think returning to streaming, well, that's kind of been like a major goal for this. Like, I want to come back to streaming regularly like I did when I first started. And like, I reached a point when I was living at Scylla's place where I was in a good headspace and I was like streaming every week, almost like, although I was keeping a schedule. That's the thing, I was keeping a schedule. I wasn't letting anxiety get to me, and if it did get to me, like, I was able to push through a bit, and things were great when I started, and if it was too much for me, I ended early, and that was like a good way to handle that. And I wasn't feeling as depressed during those times. And I'm kind of reaching that point again where, like, I'm still struggling a bit, but I think I can handle this, and I want to have a regular, I want to come back to streaming regularly. I want to play games with y'all, I want to do, like, events and stuff. Maybe, I don't know what I'm going to do about Archipelago. I still want to do Archipelago, but I think I'm going to run it differently in the future. Yeah. I think I'm going to run it differently in the future and see how that goes. There's like, I had so many cool ideas that I just never did. There's so many cool ideas. Like, I wanted to have, create, like, what is it? I wanted to have, like, an archipelago race where, like, there was 2 teams and, like, 2 groups of 2 people. And they were running the same seeds between both teams and see who could, like, clear their archipelago first. Like, I thought that'd be really cool. Mystery, hi! I hope you're having a good day. I don't know about the cute, precious, and lovely part, but it is a puppy. It definitely is a puppy. So, yeah, that was, like, some cool event that I wanted to, like, run, and I thought that'd be really fun. Another thing that I still really want to do that I've been actually talking to Zero about a little bit. I wanted to do like a Pokemon Living Dex challenge and create a Living Dex, which is like similar to completing the National Dex. Whoa! Thank you for the 62 months, Mystery. Thank you. Thank you so much. You've been here for so long. That's like the entire time I've been streaming. I think we just had our 5-year anniversary like a couple months ago, like in September. I think you've been here since day 1. That's wild. Wish I didn't have to bow out of the last archipelago like I did. It's okay, Vane. Like, it's very understandable. Your health is way, 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 way more important. And you did an amazing job considering, like, everything. I forgot what I was talking. Oh, right, Living Dex Challenge. I wanted to do, like, a Pokemon Living Dex Challenge. And I still do. Like, I have notes for it and everything. But, it's basically like a national dex, but like instead of taking, let's say, a Bulbasaur and evolving it into Ivysaur and then Venusaur and that being your entries, you need to have a Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur. So you'd probably evolve Bulbasaur twice, make an egg, evolve Bulbasaur once, and then keep the last Bulbasaur. You know, something like that. Except it'd be a little bit harder than that. Instead of it just being one of every Pokemon, it would be one of every, how do I say this? Type? Variation? Sort of? Except for Spinda. We're not doing Spinda. And no shinies. Yet. Probably not. But it'd be one of variation. So there's all the Alcremie for forms. There's all the Deoxys forms. There's the some Pokemon have different female variants. Like Pikachu has like the Hearttail, and I'm struggling to remember some of the other ones. But some Pokemon have different female variations. Zero, you were worried about shinies, but you didn't ask about Spinda. I know, you've been giving Puppy Patch since day one. Thank you, Mystery. You cannot physically hold every shiny and normal variant of Spinda, as there are literally millions of them. Which is worse? Oh, getting one of every shiny would be way, way, way easier than one of every Spinda. One of every non-shiny Spinda. There are so many Spinda. So many, you know the meme where like every copy of so and so is what is it, like original or whatever, is different? Every copy of Spinda out there is different, and that's true. Yeah, that one. Every copy, every Spinda out there is personalized just for you. My question is, why hasn't someone done Bad Apple on Spinda yet? I suppose so. Hi, Nemo! It's good to see you. Spotless Spinda. Does Spotless Spinda exist? Does that exist? I haven't heard of Spotless Spinda. Or is it just like no spots on the front sprite? How would that work? You fear for this? You don't need to worry about it because we're not doing Spinda. We wouldn't be able, it's impossible. That's just impossible. We wouldn't live long enough to do Spinda. That's how bad it is. Mystery, thank you for the gift sub to Emmy. Thank you. I'm sure she'll enjoy that. But yeah, that's one of the challenges that I want to do, and I was gonna do it solo at first. But then I'm like, Pokemon has like the 2 different versions. Why is my phone doing that? Pokemon has like the 2 different versions, and they have like a few version exclusives, and you know, if you're gonna jump headfirst into hell, why not drag a friend with you? Yo, yeah, you get to show off your badge! Hi, Emmy. Wait, aren't you streaming right now? What are you doing? let you know I figured out how to set up my mod view, so I'm primed to shoot. That's nice! I was wondering how that was gonna work out for you. Had to delay because your Switch is dead? No, and that takes like 5 bajillion years to charge. Oh no. But yeah, that's one of the challenges I want to do. And I've been talking with Zero a bit about that. So maybe we'll do that. I want to do that. But also that means buying Pokemon games, and I'm kind of mad at Nintendo right now, but what do I get for leaving it dead for half a year? That's so valid. I don't think I've charged my Switch 1 for like over a year. I hate that I gotta call it like a Switch 1 now. Wonder how if this is how the PlayStation felt when PlayStation 2 came out. Crying cat with gun emote here. Where else do I want to go with this? What else do I want to talk about? Well, we were talking about schedules, and I've decided on a schedule that I want to keep. And yeah, I'm thinking Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 1 p.m. PST will be my stream days. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. On top of that, some of you might have noticed that, like, I have actually been regularly on other people's streams. Like, I haven't exactly fully disappeared. I've been around, it's just I haven't been on my channel. At the moment, Wednesday nights, whenever BM gets home from work, BM, Harpy, and I have been doing Borderlands. We just finished Borderlands 1, and we're starting Borderlands 2, this Wednesday. And every Saturday night, almost every Saturday night, I've been playing games with Harpy, BM, and Emmy. At the moment, we've been going through Baldur's Gate 3. We just finished Act 2, from what it seems, and we'll be jumping into Act 3. Thank you for the head pat. But, yeah, so, like, I've been around, and, like, Care and I, he's been running board game streams, and it's not every Sunday or Saturday morning, but, like, I've been on quite a few playing board games with him and, like, anyone he's inviting and stuff. So, like, I've been around. We did make BM's girlfriend ditch him. And then I said some cruel things when he messed up my cutscene. That might have been too harsh. Too harsh a scolding. Maybe. Oh. I know, right? I know, right? So, like, I've been around. I just haven't been on my stream. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. And, like, even during, like, the collab streams, like, everyone's been okay with me, like, doing multi-stream and stuff. Especially since, like, the new multi-stream stuff seems to actually be pretty good. But because I haven't streamed in so long, it didn't feel right. Like, I didn't want that to be my comeback. And so here we are. We're doing that now. I'm back. We're gonna keep it that way. We are. We will. Yeah. Okay, I can't stay mad at the puppy for too long. Oh. Oh. Thank you, Emmy. Where do I want to go now? Well, y'all are too sweet. Thank you. I've missed you all. I mean, I hang out with you, with like Zero and Emmy like all the time and Fane and stuff, but you know, I've missed streaming. I miss streaming a lot. You go zoomies. I can't go zoomies in this model. Like, I can do this. My hair go whew, 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 whew. Can't go zoomy. So, may have been gone for a while. Thought you were gonna start spinning 360 style. That'd be so funny. Just arms out, T-pose, and start spinning. You know, maybe in the future. Not with the 2D model, but you know, 3D model, that'd be possible. Whoa. The plushie bunk not working? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The head pats are working. What's up with the plushie bunk? Okay. Welcome back, Kevin! You got treats and sweets? Nice! Laco's tits are broken. They're not broken! Look! I tested it! It works! I don't know why Bonk's not working. Uh-oh. That's not working either. Uh-oh. I'm blaming StreamerBot. Though I don't think StreamerBot has anything to do with this, actually. You know what? That's unfortunate, but... Thank you, Emmy. I could use a professional on the matter. Oh my gosh. Well, the redeems aren't working. That's not good. And I don't really know how to fix that, so I'm just going to write down a note. It's something I'm gonna get, hopefully. Thank you for the head patch, by the way. Thank you. It's something that I hope I'm gonna get better with doing. I want to start writing down notes when I think of things that I need to work on for stream. So... we're going to fix the tits redeems, because I do like them. You'll refund the points for now, thank you. Thank you. I can also go through later and like refund everything that came from today, but if you handle it now, then I don't need to worry about it. Adding to the pile of notes you already have. You're not wrong, Mystery, but I'm starting a new note thing. Starting a new one. And hopefully it'll work out. I do need to go back and look at my other notes and stuff. There's a lot of things that I want to fix with stream. Fix on the stream or update or change. I want a completely different overlay. Like, I've been planning a different overlay for how long? Like, it's been too long. Oh my gosh. Uber, hi! I hope you've been having a good day. It's good to see you. I think since I debuted the model, I was supposed to have a completely different overlay and everything. And I kind of used it for a bit until, like, the artist, like, ghosted me for, like, months, and then I ended up having to charge back everything before my chargeback protection, like, went away, which was, like, really sad. I asked for, like, a refund, like, I asked for an update. It was just so much silence, and like them saying it'll be ready this day, and then it's not ready, and then it'll be ready this day, and then it's not ready, and then, like, I get it. I just wish they were, like, forward about it. Must have been across the world since you streamed. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, I had like some of the assets done for like new overlay and everything, and then it just never got finished. And that was actually also a large impact on like me stopping streaming for a good while. I got depressed. I got really depressed and sad about that. And I shouldn't have let it stop me, but like I was like really looking forward to that stuff, and it just kept getting pushed back and pushed back, which was fine. It was fine that it was pushed back. Like it was fine like when communication was happening. But when it just completely stopped and there was nothing for months, got really sad. And then on top of that, there was like some games I was playing and people kept backseating. Like there was nobody here, but there were people backseating. They would just pop in and start backseating, and I have like a strict no backseating unless I ask like directly for it type of thing going on. And that also made me really sad because like I'd have things spoiled for me, or I wouldn't have a chance to like figure out things on my own. And yeah, you're right, Kevin. You're right. That's exactly what I should have done. I should have called it out. I should have asked for it to stop. Like I did, but also I didn't. Like it's kind of like I feel like I could have been better with it. And I feel like I could have handled it better. But my mental health was already waning at that point, and I just like got very frustrated and just kind of stopped for a good while. So yeah, that was part of it. It was mostly me though, needing to like recollect myself and stuff. You'll be more stricter on spoilers from here on out. I would appreciate that. But also, Fane, I worry about you. Oh, thank you for the hug. But yeah, that was part of it. I did come back for a bit when we were doing the RPG Maker stuff. Last October, 2024, and that was so much fun. And then like we had my birthday stream, and that was so much fun. And then I disappeared. Why? Why do I do that? I worry about you, Fane. Okay. That's all. Guilty of doing that too, it's fine. Yeah, but I do it all the time, and I want to stop. I want to stop. I want to be here. I need to stop letting anxiety and stuff get to me. I mean, that's not how it works, but you know, I want to get better with it. I want to work on it. It's important to me. Being here and seeing y'all is important to me. Stream's always been important to me. Like, since I started, this has been such like a special thing to me. I have like such a big passion for it. And like, I met so many people that I know nowadays through it. Like, I have so many friends that I never would have had otherwise. I've gone through so many life experiences that I wouldn't have gone through otherwise. Like, it's so important to me. You're taking all my anxiety away. No, my anxiety! What am I gonna do? I'm not me without my anxiety. What matters most is that you're here now, and I'm super proud of it. Thank you, Emmy. Streaming ain't easy. Never really has been. Yeah, that's true. It never really has been. And like, it's frustrating because I hold myself up to high standards. And when I'm not meeting those standards, then I get frustrated with myself. And I need to be more lenient with myself. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. It is nice being back, though. I'm gonna keep this up. I keep saying it, but I'm gonna keep this up. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. And then I'll be on other people's streams on Wednesday and Saturday. So I'll have a Saturday and Sunday to, like, do my own things. Or wait, not Saturday. Friday and Sunday to do my own things. And I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be streaming all day either. Maybe. We'll see what happens. I kind of never have an end time on my streams. It's kind of... I end whenever I want to end or need to end. Well, I only put a start time down on. Who knows how long we're gonna go. It depends on how I'm feeling that day. Feel the puppy on Sunday for... No, I got things to do on Sunday. I got raid on Sunday, and then, like, any of my own stuff I want to do before raid. You can't do this to me. How dare. How dare. Yeah, on top of all that stuff, though, there's actually been a lot of stuff I've been working on the past 2 years, actually. Mostly the past year. Like, a lot of it has been the past year. But it's been in the works for longer than that. I just feel like I made more substantial progress the past year. Thank you for the head pat. You... I've shown off some of the stuff. Let me see. Let me... Where's my images? Where's my art? Where's my stuff? Gotta find it. A lot of you already know because I haven't exactly hidden it. Haven't exactly hidden it, like, at all. Whoops. Well. There's gotta be a better way to downsize this. It's massive. And it shouldn't be in front of me. Hang on. I told you there'd be scuff today. Here? Yeah, sure, that works. That works, kind of. Let me move over to it a bit to the side a bit here. So, some of the stuff I've been working on. Redesign. Redesign. We got a Lukoa 2.0 going on. This is kind of looking bad on stream with it being downsized like it is. Why it looking so bad? I missed the purple, but goddamn, you're so badass it fits. Thank you. So yeah, we got a redesign going on, and that's been so exciting to me. Like, I've been working on this for a long time with Kihari. We started this, I think, back in January, and this is gonna be like the new 2.0 design for Lukoa going forward. I'm not sure how I'm going to... I wanna get the 2D model updated for that. But that's gonna be rough. It's gonna cost money. Which, I mean, I think I have the money. I think I do. It's also gonna take a lot of time. I mean, Kihari did the art for this model, and so it would mostly just be updating the, well, everything but the base model, basically. So it's everything for both outfits. So it's still a lot. Imagine having money. Hi, Lay. It's good to see you. I don't have a lot, but I've been keeping aside some spending cash for stream. Doing what I can to have a little bit set aside. But yeah, this is one of the big things I've been working on. I feel like the plushie is in the way here. Yeah, we got the how do I wanna, so you got the base design and the magical girl design. We're keeping the magical girl aesthetic that we've been going with, but it's a bit different. I mean, it's not different, but it's a bit different. How do I explain this? What do I do? Okay, I'm designing a game. That's the basis of it. I'm designing a game. I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but I've been working on this game world for a long time, and I've been incorporating Lakoa into it as well. She's not meant to be the main character in this game, but she is meant to be a major character. And this 2.0 design is supposed to be her aged up, basically. Like, we've been streaming for so long, and I've grown, she's grown, and so she's retiring from being an active magical girl adventurer, and she's going to start up her own guild and raise others into becoming adventurers and stuff. Nurture others. That's the idea behind it. So I'm becoming a guild leader. That's where it's going. Leader of an adventurers guild. That's the idea. And we're keeping the magical girl transformation because that is a major thing in like this world and stuff that I'm designing. So we on the left we have the base outfit, and on the right is the magical girl outfit. Pretty much. Keeps the same, I feel, aesthetic, kinda. But is, I don't know, it's more me now. I've grown a lot, and this is kind of like more my style. Yeah, that's something we're working on, and I want to update the 2D model, and I have other plans for it too. It's gonna be a lot of fun, or I hope it's going to be. And I plan on like theming the stream around this. I want to update the overlay and have it take place inside the guild hall. Her room, have her like, I want to have her room inside the guild hall. My room, I guess, inside the guild hall. But I also want to have a space where it's like the actual like open guild hall and stuff like that. I think it'll be really nice. I've been working on like a 3D representation of the guild, and then it's very basics of like design, but I want to get that designed and everything. The main thing I've been working on is Lakoa's design, and we finished that like 2 months ago, a month ago. Like, this is the finalized ref sheet. And it looks amazing. Kihari did so good on it. Like, I can't even, like, state enough, like, how much I love this. It's so beautiful. That's one of the major things I've been working on. Thank you for the hydrate, Autumn. Really use the water. What else have I been working on? They did so good because the puppy is so good. They did do so good on it. It's amazing. Like, it's so good. Y'all have probably seen, like, art and stuff, because I've been getting art in the new outfit a lot. And it's been great. I've been loving it. To post more, because I haven't posted all of it. I haven't even, like, posted the finished ref sheet. I think this is the first time I've shown it off publicly. Maybe? Possibly? Okay, gotta head out. But yeah, I'm super excited to see what you have in store for us. Love your creativity and new design. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Thank you, Emmy. Thank you. I hope you have a good stream too. Thank you so much. Thank you for shouting Emmy out. But yeah, that's one of the things I've been working on. I was working on Lakoa's redesign, and I have another. I'm having Kihari draw Lakoa again for like a schedule idea I had for artwork for schedule, so that like I can post a schedule every week. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm thinking it'll be nice to have like a little quest board with the schedule on it, is what I was thinking. And yeah. Another thing that I plan on working on is since we got Lakoa's design done, I'm probably gonna work on Reina's design next. Because Reina is very integral to like everything in the story I'm writing as well. Like very, very integral actually. Probably a more major character than Lakoa, funnily enough. But they're quite intertwined. So I'm going to be working on her redesign next, because I never actually designed her. I adopted her. And I want to keep the same feel as her current design, but update it into something that works in this world and fits what I want her to be. So we'll be working on her design next. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate her into stream. I mean, she's our streamer bot, as you all have known or seen. Reina Puppy Girl. She's our bot here. And so I don't know how else I'm going to incorporate her into stream, but there's more I want to do with her. Thank you, Reina. Probably should have turned off those like little auto things, but you know, whatever, it's fine. Today's gonna be a scuffed day anyways. What else have I been working on the past couple years? I've still been achievement hunting, and I still want achievement hunting to be a pretty big part of like what we do here. I love playing games, I love hunting for achievements. And so I've been doing that off stream on my own time. I didn't get all the achievements in Silksong, but I did 100% it, as in like I got like all the collectibles and everything, beat everything. So I did get 100% completion in Silksong, But I haven't gotten all the achievements, and some of those achievements are like, I had the same issue with Hollow Knight where I was just like, I hate Steel Soul mode, and I don't know if I want to do it. She needs to make her presence known. It's true, it's true. So, I end up playing that here. I think BM wanted to try the co-op mod together and see how that goes. Really enjoy it. Like, I really enjoyed going through Silk Song so much. It's a phenomenal game, honestly. It's like everything Hollow Knight was, but like more and better in my opinion. I've been a bit crazy for this one, but some of you know that I have been achievement hunting in Final Fantasy XIV, and that has been an experience. So, like, I've debated streaming 14 here, but I was worried it would be, like, too boring. Like, I don't know. Streaming an MMO just feels weird to me. But also, I play so much 14, and I love it so much, and I, like, am doing so much achievement hunting in 14. Like, I feel like I might end up streaming it here eventually. God help your soul. My soul's fine. It's fine. Achievement hunting's fun. It's fun for the whole family. It's so fun. As someone who used to stream 14 on occasion, it's not bad, honestly. Chill times. Well, maybe I'll come ask you for some tips then. I think the main thing is just make sure the chat box is covered. I'm probably gonna have to turn off my chat bubbles then. I like the chat bubbles they added. But yeah. Block chat. Maybe I'll like commission a little like art thingy for that. It'd be really nice. It'd be really cute. Things are you talking about, Fane? I don't have any things to turn off. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, I think that would be fun. I'd at least have fun doing it, and so y'all will be subjected to that torture via me having fun doing it. Unfortunate for you, really. What else did I want to do? I don't know what I'm gonna do about the plushies. Like on down below me right here. I don't know what I'm gonna do about them, because I have like the whole thing with like Streamloot, is that what it's called? Like the cards and everything, like set up with those, and I have a bunch of things in like Streamloots that aren't going to work with like a future model and stuff that I am commissioning. And like I don't like how I have it set up to where things can be done that work with one model but not the other. It's a problem with the furry model too. Like, the furry model has a lot of stuff that it cannot do, and so it makes the Streamloots cards, like, moot. I don't like how it's set up. I don't like how it's set up, like, at all. And, like, with the new overlay, the plushies aren't going to really be down there. Like, it was a fun idea, and I did like it at the time, but I kind of want to move past that. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the plushies and the plushie art. Because, I like the plushies, and I don't want the art to like go to waste or anything. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. There's a lot of things I still need to figure out. So much I don't know. I don't even know the name of my guild. I spent months and months and months and months trying to think of a name for the guild, and I got nothing. I came close a couple times with having something I like, but it's been nothing. I can't think of anything. Nothing, put them in the background on a shelf. Where we belong. I mean, yeah, that is an option. I have thought about that. Like, when I have the background drawn for like the overlay for my room, I could put them like on the bed and stuff. Shelve me like you shelve video games. Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, Fane! No! Stop! Stop it! You're still here! I still want to play games with you, stop! Speaking of, it's been a while since we've done Sea of Stars with BM and Fane on BM's channels where we were doing that. And that'll probably stick to BM's channel. But we're planning to start that back up soon. Not sure when yet, but we are in the talks of starting that back up. Gotta finish the Sea of Stars playthrough. Bane's feeling pretty confident for being a blind man that he can play the game. And I believe in him. I believe in him. Another thing that I've been wanting to start going through, I'll have to talk to them all again, but I was talking to BM, Fane, and Brian about maybe going through some Tales of games, especially since they started remastering like a lot of them. We got the Vesperia Definitive Edition, we got the Tales of Graces remaster, we just got the Tales of Exilia remaster like a week ago. Gotta wait for them to patch that though. I hear there's some issues and it's gonna be a bit before they patch it. So hopefully they fix those issues. Tales of Exilia 2 remaster was confirmed. They confirmed that they're working on 2 others. No idea if that like includes Exilia 2 or not. And they are working on a new entry altogether. But no info on that yet either. But the Tales of series is my favorite game series in the entire world, and I would love to play through that with like 3 other friends. There's so many games to play. Eat me in the trash where I belong so then a random raccoon can find me and we can share trash snacks together. I like the way you think. I'll throw us both in that garbage can together. Don't get out of the no, the both of you out of my garbage. But you got so much delicious garbage in here. Yeah, we got the raccoon friends. I love raccoons. Yeah. First is fridge, now is trash. Exactly. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh right, Tales of Game, doing collabs and stuff. Solo streams. What about solo streams like now? I mean, we're doing just chatting now because there's just a lot I wanted to talk about and wanted to just kind of be the comeback. But there are games I want to play, that stuff that I still want to go through, and things I want to finish. We never finished Legends of Grimrock 2. We got so far, but we didn't finish that. We played through Final Fantasy 3, and I want to go through the Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6 pixel remasters. Maybe we can get that last 1% on Hollow Knight. Be kind of funny to go back to that. Oh, it'd be kind of funny to go back to that after like 4 years of not touching it. What else did we, there was the, what was it called? Hang on, I'll bring up Steam. I don't remember what it was called. It was the witch game. Something Witch R? I was really having fun with that game, but like I stopped streaming. Steam at? Steam. Witch Spring R, that's what it was called. I want to go back and finish that. Bane, thank you for the gift sub to Cat. Enjoy the emotes, Cat. You're gonna end up chonkers like the ones I have. Oh my gosh. True, Fane, true. I wanna go back and finish I already forgot the Witch Spring R. Because like I was having so much fun with that game. It was literally so much fun. What else do I want to play? I want to play Squeak Cross because it looks so cute, and I love Picross, and those would be a nice little comfy stream. Like that'd be so comfy. Yeah, save your money for other things. For you and save your money for other things. We love Picross. I love Picross. It's like one of my favorite puzzle games ever. I did like all of the Overlord Picross. I did all of the Miku Picross. I didn't finish the Kimono Friends ones. I was doing that like little bits here and there, like when I'd hang out in the Discord calls in the stream. Sometimes I just play Picross. I almost finished this other one, Logiart Grimoire, but oh my god, I was doing 40 by 30 puzzles, and I'm like 3.5 hours into this one puzzle. I'm just like, maybe once every like 15 minutes I find something, and then I'm like searching again, and it's taken so long to do a 40 by 30. Clicked on Pokemon Picross so many years ago, it was insane. I was doing like the dailies in Pokemon Picross and everything because I refused to pay money. And I was having so much fun with that. Hopped over to Sudoku since, but I love doing Picross, it's so fun. Yeah, I'm not as good at Sudoku. I started learning some of the tricks for Sudoku, but I feel like I have a lot more to learn for Sudoku. I've been doing Picross like so much though. It's usually like my like little comfort thing that I do. Like I'm feeling anxious and want to do something, I pull up Picross and just work on some puzzles, and it's just nice and relaxing. Yeah, that's another thing that I want to do on stream. I want to play Squeak Cross because like it's a little mousy Picross. It looks so cute. I bet it'd be so cute. Not really sure what else I wanted to play. I meant to do Deltarune on stream, but you know, I hadn't streamed in so long, and so I kind of did it off stream. So there's that. I wanted to do it on stream because like I did Undertale on stream, and it was like a very integral part of like everything. It was one of my first streams, and it was a stream I got like affiliate for and like during, and it was just like very important to me. But I ended up doing that off stream, unfortunately. It was a good time though. Yeah, I don't know what else I want to do on stream, but probably for the best. I don't know, like, you say that. But I like streaming things that are important to me. Even if they don't do well or like they're not the most ideal. Yeah, that's fair. But you'd do that for me, Fane, right? You would. You being my only, like, active mod on duty. I don't really know what else I wanted to talk about. Felt like I had more. You know, the smart thing to do. If I was a smart person, if I was a smart streamer, I would have made a list of the things I wanted to talk about before stream. I had so long to think about all the things I wanted to talk about, but I didn't write them down, which is something I'm trying to get into the habit of doing now. Who gave the blind man a gun? Oh wait, I did. Whoops. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Off topic a bit? What's up? Watching Yo video game top 10 lists here and there. No idea what that is. No idea what that is at all. Enlighten me. Well, it's a top 10 list thing, but you know. What it sounds like anyways. Thinking about my top 10 PS1 games, I realized I have a lot of RPGs on my list. That's how it should be. RPGs are like the best. They're my favorite game genre. They're the best. I love them. I love them so much. Just wish they weren't so rough to stream. Feel like having a long overarching plot and everything that like spans over the course of like multiple streams is rough. Rough for people to come into in the middle of if they weren't there for like the rest of it. But I love RPGs so much. I convinced Dio that we should try to do a top 10 game list debate on his stream and see how chaotic things get. That sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. That definitely sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. Bring your most vile takes. Wait, is that actually happening? At some point it will, don't know when. What's your vile take? I don't know if I even have like vile takes on old games and stuff. FF7 is not on my top 10 PS1 games list. I mean, that's fair. It's not on mine. To be fair, I've only ever played disc 1. That's a funny story, actually. That's a really funny story, actually. For Christmas one year, my older brother got me Final Fantasy VII for my birthday. Or, not birthday, sorry, Christmas. I just said Christmas. Dumb puppy. No, he got me Final Fantasy VII for Christmas, and I was like so excited because I'd never played a Final Fantasy game before. It was my first one, and like we had a. Did we have a PS1 or PS2 at the time? It don't matter. We had one or the other. I don't remember when it was. But like I went through and played it, and I reached a point in the game, and then it said, put in the next disc. And I was just like, the next disc? I only have one disc. What? I only have one disc. Turns out my older brother stole it from someone and only stole disc 1. So I just have this copy of disc 1 Final Fantasy VII and nothing else. What a lazy crime I'm over. I know, right? I feel bad for the person that lost their disc 1. Like that sucks. But like, I only had disc 1 and I didn't know there was more. How many discs are there for 7? Is there like 4? 3? 4? I think it's more than 2. 3. And I only had disc 1. Clara, hi! How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. 8 had 4? I see. And so yeah, I've only ever played through disc 1 of Final Fantasy VII. You're doing okay? I'm glad to hear it. How am I? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm back. I'm making my comeback. I'm here. I exist. Did 9 have 3 or 4? Want to say 3? I don't know. Thank you. But I'm really excited to play 9. I'm going through them in order though. And I'm only at 4. And I only streamed myself playing 3. I should have streamed myself playing 1 and 2. But I thought it was going to be like a... I don't know. Just... Sometimes I like to play games late at night right before bed, and I thought it was just going to be that kind of thing, and I played 1 and 2 like that, and then by the time I started 3, I was like, I have to stream this. So I streamed all of 3, but I unfortunately didn't stream 1 and 2. But I'm going through them in order. I'll play 4, 5, and 6 Pixel Remaster, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do about 7, 8, and then I really want to play 9. That's probably one of the ones I'm most excited for. I'm really excited for 9. I'm really excited for 12. I'm really excited for the Tactics remake. I've never played the Tactics games before. And like, it looks so good. I don't know how good it actually is. Like, I haven't like talked to anybody who's played it and like has played the original. But like, it looks fun. I really like the design of like Moogles in the Tactics universe. In my opinion, best Moogle design. Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced Moogles are the only ones you tolerate. Yeah. It's pretty good. Yeah, I want to play it. I'm glad it's good. Is that all you care about, Fane, is just being OP? What about the cuteness? What about how adorable they are? Forgetting I have that on the Wii U before the great eShop shut down at 23. It's so sad. Why would you do that to a Moogle Fane? Kinda weird. You can't do anything to me. You have no power over me, Fade. My alerts, not alerts, my redeems aren't working. And I'm not any voice chat for anyone to like jump into. I'm all powerful. Yeah, I know. I always win. Even when I lose, I win. Oh? What about Sea of Stars? I love that art you got of all of us for Sea of Stars, by the way. Like, I don't know if I ever showed it off here. Might have. Or did I show it off in Discord? You did. Why would you do that to your dear companion? Why would you hurt your... Why would you do that? Why would you betray me? Bruh. Where? That Sea of Stars. Gotta be here somewhere, right? It was a problem. Like, I have everything organized, but then I started reorganizing everything, and then I just don't know where everything is anymore. Because I reorganized it and didn't fully finish reorganizing it. There we go. Look at how cool that is. It's so cool. Rikichi drew that. It's so cool. Look at how cool Fane is. He would never hurt me. I've gotten so much good art like over the past 2 years. Like, a lot of it has been gifts, a lot of it's just been like random ideas with friends. Let's see, I had another one with Zero after we watched Gurren Lagann, and that was great. Like, I think it's my current profile picture in Discord. Where did I put that? It's over here in the other folder that I haven't Here we go. I love this one so much. It's from like a scene in Gurren Lagann. We thought the expressions were so funny, and we oh, thumbs up our shenanigans over the past year or so. It's so good. His friend April like drew this, and like I'm so happy with it. Oh. I have no idea what to talk about now, though. I feel like I covered most of the stuff I wanted to talk about. I'm sure there's stuff that I forgot. There's most definitely stuff I forgot. You know, I've been debating talking about this, but I'm just going to say it. I kind of said it earlier, but like, I'm getting a 3D model of the new design. And I've been avoiding talking about it for a long time now, because every time I talk about things that are coming on stream, something happens and it gets delayed for a bajillion years. But we have a 3D model of the new design coming, and it looks like it's going to be really good. It's being done by the same, let's see, BM's 3D model was done by the same person. And Rico's like absolutely beautiful 3D model done by the same person. And I'm hoping it'll turn out similar to like Rico's and stuff. Because like I feel like I have a similar style to his with Kihari's art and everything. So we'll have that coming. They've been working on it a little bit. I'm supposed to be getting an update on it soon. And so yeah, that is definitely something to look forward to. We might be switching over to 3D because of the new design. But I also want to get Kihari to update the 2D model here. That also means I need to get the rigger as well, Kibu, to rig the new design as well. And Kibu's been like really busy. So like, it's rough. It's rough. I want to update the 2D model too. I don't want to have just the 3D model, even though it's going to be like amazing. Yeah, one step at a time, I know. I should talk to them and see what they think. But yeah, we got the 3D model coming for sure though. And there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with 3D that you can't do with 2D, or like it's extremely expensive and kind of not worth doing with 2D. That reminds me, I really should bother Ray about my redesign. You should. You should. Yeah, that's definitely something to look forward to. It'll be a bit of a jump going from 2D to 3D, I feel. But also, like, when I saw Rico's model, like, it is 3D, but like, I don't know, it was just so good. I struggled for a moment to see it, like, to realize it was 3D and not 2D. I was like really impressed. But yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff we can do with 3D models. There's a lot of stuff you can do in Warudo. You can, there's a lot of like programs and things. You can design like a lot of things within Warudo. It's so hard to say for me. That R is so hard. But there's a lot of cool things you can do with that. It's like you can use it with VR, and like I have like full VR setup and everything, full body tracking and stuff. So there's like all that stuff I can do with it too. So there's a lot of cool things we can do with that, but I don't want to like just ditch the 2D model. It's just rough because it's the old design. Even though it's so good. Like, the quality of the model is like amazing. I feel it is anyways. Looks great, the tracking's great, it's so good. I don't want to just like get rid of it. That'd be kind of like a waste. It'd be nice to update it. Thank you for the head pat, Ilya. Thank you. That's a big thing that's coming. It's already like all paid for and being worked on. I've just been scared to talk about it because I don't want it to get like fall into development hell. Like every other project that I announce on stream. You're playing Mahjong. Ooh. You new to it, or have you been playing for a while? Mahjong's rough. Semi. I've been wanting to learn Mahjong, and I haven't taken the plunge yet. Summoning a hex upon your own projects by mentioning them, pretty much, Nemo, like every time. Every time. This model right here got delayed and delayed and delayed. It was supposed to be out like the rigging got finished a year later than it was supposed to. And it was so bad. And then like I had all of the assets and stuff that I ordered that was supposed to be done within 2 months and got nothing in like 6 months except for the sketches that I got the first week. So those are gone, just not happening anymore. Like anytime I announce something, it's so bad. I end up joking with BM all the time because like he'll order something from an artist or something and he'll get it within like a week or two, and I'll order and be like the only one that's like ordered from them. I'll be like next in line, and then it'll be like 6 months later I might get something. I have such bad luck with this stuff. It's like really funny, but also slightly frustrating. I'm a very patient person, but oh my gosh. How it is, Fane. It's how it is. It's a struggle. Truly a struggle. Where's my notebook? Grab my notebook. One of the things that I want to work on after stream, I want to commission someone to do the overlay that I want now. I know exactly how I want to have it like set up and stuff. It's just I haven't commissioned it yet. I haven't found an artist that I want to commission for it yet. But I want to make chat a bit smaller, not take up an entire quarter of the screen, pretty much. Sorry, I'm gonna shove y'all up to the top right corner. Probably gonna get a custom chat box that I'll commission. And I'm looking into Slime to Stream, which is like a chat box widget thing, and setting up that. And then it'll be nice having like a little custom chat box on the top right. So normally, you know, when I'm gaming or whatever, I'll be in the bottom right corner. The chat box will be up there and pop in and stuff whenever people are talking. And then what I'm going to do is make the screen bigger, because I feel like the screen is too small right now. Like, it's okay, but I feel like more screen for games or whatever we're doing is going to be better overall. So I'll shove myself into the corner. We'll make the screen bigger, and then like the new follower, the subscriber, donator, cheerer, all those things, I'll probably have them spread out so they're not taking up so much space as well. And we'll have a good majority of the screen going to the game we're playing or whatever we're doing. And then I also want to like commission overlay and stuff for like when we're just chatting and stuff, like right now. Which can be like more focused on me and the chat window and stuff like that. But I really want the screen to be more viewable, I guess, whenever we're playing games and stuff. When we're doing our Chivo hunting. All of them delicious Chivos. Speaking of achievements, oh my gosh, I got so many achievements over the past 2 days in like Vampire Survivors because I'd never played before. But co-op came out and I started playing with BM because like I had zero interest in the game. I would much rather play HoloCure. But then co-op came out and I'm like, okay, it's finally time for me to play. And that game just like gives you so many achievements for everything. For padding out my numbers for the end of the year Steam achievement log. Gotta make up for all the achievements I've been getting in Final Fantasy that don't get attributed to Steam. My achievement grind in Final Fantasy's been going pretty well though. I'm very close to reaching top 1000 in my server. So that's been going really well actually. Like it's still like top 60,000 globally, but at least in my server specifically, I'm getting close to reaching top 1000. I think last I checked I was like 1097th place or something. Yeah, for real. What happened was I finally collected all of the materials I needed to complete like 2 whole steps of Heavensward relics. And so Heavensward relics give 20 achievement points per achievement, and that's 13 weapons. So like 260 points times to 520, that was 520 achievement points just for like those 2 steps. And I have so many more of these like Heavensward relic like achievements to work on. But like that was insane. It jumped me like 300 places. Though again, that's in my server specifically, it's not globally. But my current goal is top 1000 in my server. And then we'll, I'll see where I'm going to aim for next. Puppy making a name on every leaderboard in 14. First the moon, now achievements. That was fun when like the Cosmic Exploration came out and like I was the first one in our server to hit the leaderboard. Like, oh my gosh, I was so excited for that. I like woke up at midnight or like whenever the patch went live and I started working and grinding that achievement immediately for those 2 days. I slept like, I don't know, I didn't sleep much. I remember I accidentally fell asleep and I was like pissed because I was like, I was in a good standing. It doesn't tell you where you are in the ranking, it only gives you a range, and I was in like the good range. And then when I woke up I was like lowest 50%, and I was so mad that I fell asleep. But then, like, I got up and grinded those last, like, 4 hours, and then I was #1 in my server, and it was so good. I was the best crafter in my server. Best crafter-gatherer. And before solo Palace of the Dead next, I'm going to do that eventually. I will reach floor 200. I will. It'll be difficult. Haven't tried it yet. Not gonna try it while the servers are being DDoSed right now. But it will happen. It has to. I can't get all the achievements otherwise, so it has to happen. Next to the basement. You're so right. Why not? Added challenge? I'm not looking for added challenge, thank you very much. These achievements are already challenging enough as it is. No sane person would go for most of these achievements. And yet here we are. Well, not implying I'm a sane person or anything. It's quite the opposite, really. That's how it be. That'll happen eventually. It will. And then I gotta do it on all the other deep dungeons. I still need to try out Pilgrim's Traverse, since that like just came out not too long ago. Like the new deep dungeon. I've been so focused on doing ARR content that I haven't done anything new. Future ones aren't as bad, I'd assume. I don't know. Like, maybe not, but also, I don't know. Tough, but at least you're going 100 extra floors. You're not going 100 extra floors up. Do they not go to floor 200? Is it only floor 100? Because that would make it a bit easier, at least. Only Palace of the Dead is 200. I see. Only A Realm Reborn was insane. Actually. And Heaven's Ward, right? Didn't they add... Isn't it floor 200 because of Heaven's Ward? Doesn't it go... Wait, do you... Actually, I don't know. Do you go up to level 60 or 50 in Palace of the Dead? I don't remember. I don't know. It is 60. Okay, so yeah, they updated it with Heaven's Ward then. And then we got the new one in Stormblood, Heaven on High, and then... I think Shadowbringers was skipped. And then Endwalker, we got Eureka Orthos. And now we have Pilgrim's Traverse, right? Is that correct? I think that's correct. Shadowbringers was skipped, yeah. Interesting. That makes sense then, I suppose. That is true. That is true. But, I mean, if we're going based off of, like, expansion at the level you're able to access it and stuff. Actually, I don't even know when you were able to access that. What am I talking about? I'm acting as if I read up and have actually done the content, but I don't know anything about the content, actually. What is the minimum level requirement for it? I like that this became a nerding out on 14 stream. Unfortunate, really, for anyone not interested in 14. All the deep dungeons feel slightly based on the previous expansions it's in. I don't know if I agree with that. Yeah, current, Heavens on High is current. Eureka Orthos kinda is Realm Reborn-esque stuff. And because it's not Eureka, right? It's a different thing. It's Pilgrim's Traverse. PT. And that would be two expansions before Dawn Trail. That's what I mean, a Realm Reborn. I was actually annoyed. Zero accidentally spoiled Eureka Orthos for me like 2 weeks ago. Cause like I made a comment on it and stuff. Like, I was making a joke based on like Final Fantasy 3. And he thought I was talking about Eureka Orthos. And then I was like... yeah. He got spoiled for me. Just slightly. And that's when he got shot. I made a blind joke that just like ended up being correct. And he thought I was like referencing Eureka Orthos, and I was just like, God dang it. Yeah, just in the foot. I'm sure he won't need it. We're not raiding tonight, so like, honestly, you can just like, it doesn't have to be the foot. Man learns the hard way that 14 content is based on Final Fantasies. I mean, I've only really played 1, 2, and 3, so like, when I see content that references those, like, I get really excited because I started playing through them so that it would help me understand like 14 more and like the references and stuff. Why is my model dying? Uh-oh. Oh, well, we caught up. We're here now. That was weird. Palace of the Dead has ogre tactic stuff sprinkled in? Really? That's so cool. Dying because we mentioned Crystal Towers again. You know, valid. Crystal Towers was a time. Particle beam. Particle beam. Particle beam. Particle beam. Oh, Final Fantasy 3 was so good up until Crystal Towers. I think it was okay. I had to leave and like grind a tiny bit, but outside of that, like, it wasn't that bad. It just felt like heavily padded and like unfair. Why is my tracking freaking out like it is? It's going crazy. You know, Kara has been telling me that VTube Studio's been having like weird issues for like the past few months, though I think he said it got fixed. But maybe that's what's going on. Downside really is the Crystal Tower section. Yeah. Hope you had ninja. You don't. Oh no. Oh, you do know. You were there probably, or I've talked about it. Listen, Bane told me to make use of the gear, and I did. I sold it. Gil's useful. It's useful. I did what I was told. I am good. That Garuda fight was wild. I refused to use Dragoon, and then I like jokingly was like, fine, I'll use Dragoon, and I made everyone a Dragoon, and then they all jumped and Garuda died. That clip's still like, oh my gosh. It was wild. It's not necessary. You can do it without Dragoon. It's just not ideal. I don't like when games tell me how to play my game. Whenever someone tells me I should do something, I might have done it if they didn't say anything. But then they said something and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that now. You're amazed I got through 3. I mean, I did end up using some of the ninja tools and the, and I used Sage as well. It didn't feel right. I didn't like that everything was basically like, you might as well play Sage and Ninja and nothing else. They're the best. Didn't feel... Wait, was this Sage and Ninja? I think it was. They give you so many jobs to play. And then they just, like, coalesce them all into, like, this... Is that even the word I want to use? I don't know what that word means. Why did I say that? They combined these things all up into these 2 jobs that made them the best at everything. And it was just like... I have 4 party members. Why would you do that? That was probably, in my opinion, the worst part of Final Fantasy III. They give you so many options, and then they're like, but these 2 are the best. And you can have overlap between your party members. So if you don't use these 2 on all 4 of your party members, you're screwed. You're just being dumb. So yeah, that was probably the part of 3 that I hated the like most. I could deal with the particle beam. I could deal with the like difficulty jump of Crystal Towers. Garuda was fine, honestly. Like having a Dragoon be like better against Garuda and stuff, like that was fine. I was just being silly with that. So like that was fine. But like just having 2 jobs be the best jobs in the game and nothing else, like, and have them completely replace older ones too. Just didn't feel good. Good news though, they learned their lesson in future installments, so at least made for a funny clip. True. I'll have, I'm looking forward to 4. Be fun. Final Fantasy IV pretty base, not gonna lie. I'm looking forward to it because, like, I hear that the post-Endwalker stuff was based on it, and I really like a lot of the post-Endwalker stuff. So, like, I'm really looking forward to that. I don't fully know what to expect, but I slightly know what to expect because of that. Time to free ourselves from the wheel again. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to continuing that. Though I don't think that's going to be the next thing I play. I don't even know what I want to play next. I haven't really decided. I guess that's one of the things I'm going to have to decide on, you know, if I'm going to start streaming again. What am I going to play next? The day you stream FF8, though. It'll be a good time. I hope. You're busting down my stream door. Eight's your favorite Final Fantasy, right? I know nothing about 5 or 6, and I'm trying to keep it that way. But, like, I want to play. Keep it that way, yeah. I'm sure it'll be good. Yeah, the Final Fantasies I'd, like, heard about was I heard about 2's, like, level system stuff, which I actually really enjoyed. Very easy to break the game, but I really enjoyed going through that. I thought it was a really cool system. I heard about Final Fantasy 3 and its job system it introduced. That, and then, like, I've seen a tiny bit of the start of 9. And that's why I was, like, so interested in it. And it was really cool seeing some of that stuff implemented into Dawn Trail stuff. Not looking forward to 8 because of Triple Triad, but I love Triple Triad! I love it so much! I get so excited anytime I get to play Triple Triad. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum bum ba bum ba bum bum. It's so good. That's the problem. It's not a problem. I think it's great. I'm really looking forward to Triple Triad. Longtime Triple Triad fan, excited to try it out. Every other FF8 stream will just be a Triple Triad stream. I'm trying to think of what stream was like that. I feel like I had a stream like that where, like, I did anything and everything I could do in those streams except for the plot, but I don't remember what game it was. I felt like every time I was like, I'm gonna do plot this stream, and then I get distracted by something to do something else. But I don't know. I do not remember what I was playing for that. But that is exactly like me to do something like that. It will not be any different. Yeah. I get distracted easily. I see something that makes me excited, and then I want to go do it. Can't help it, okay? It's just how it is. For the record. I don't know, anytime you talk about it, you don't sound too happy about it. Even before, like, all the 14 stuff, like back when I lived with you and stuff, and you'd talk about Triple Triad. I don't know. Seem to have a pretty, strong dislike of, the game. Actually, like, all the stuff you complained about 8, like, I honestly wasn't sure if you even liked the game. At least it isn't betting on Chocobo Racing. Fair. Oh, I know you do. I know you do. Yeah, I mean, every game's gonna have its flaws. And older games are generally gonna be dated. A lot of fun to look forward to, though. It's probably the only Final Fantasy game I've completed. Well, I've completed 1, 2, and 3. And Crystal Chronicles. And Crystal Chronicles Echoes of Time. I'm so good. I like that I completed Crystal Chronicles and Echoes of Time far before I completed any mainline Final Fantasy game. They're some of my favorite games. 12, I really, really look forward to playing. Like, Zodiac Age? I had 12. And I soft locked myself in 12, but you know, that's beside the point. But I thought it was so cool. Like, I really, really enjoyed it when I was playing it. And I'm like really, really excited for Zodiac Age. What's wrong with 12? Except for, you know, being able to soft lock yourself. Man, I was a dumb kid. I was a dumb kid. Yeah, Vanilla 12, like, I got it when it, like, close to when it released. The plot's good. What are you talking about? Fantasy politics are great. Oh yeah, I plan on doing Zodiac Age. I mean, isn't Zodiac Age basically a remake of 12? Or is that wrong? That's what's so great about it, Fane. That's what's so great about it. Remake / updated version? Yeah, that was my understanding of what Zodiac Age was. But, oh my gosh. I was such a dumb kid when it came to RPGs, or like anything, really. In 12, I was under-leveled and zooming through plot and skipping things and everything. Like, I was reading plot and stuff, but like, I was skipping all the side stuff that I could be doing, skipping monsters and stuff. And I end up in this area where I can't leave. There's a boss fight that I can't beat. And I ended up being poisoned without, like, items and stuff. I think it was poison. There's some status effect. Oh. But I was too underleveled to beat the boss, and I was, like, stuck there. I don't know how I managed this. Maybe I could have gotten through it. Like, nowadays, I might have been able to brute force myself out. But, like, as a kid, I soft locked myself. I did something else. I did something similar with, like, my very first Star Ocean game. Till the Ends of Time. I locked myself in a dungeon I couldn't leave. And I had just beaten a really hard boss fight, or, like, mid-boss fight or whatever of the dungeon. I wasn't done with the dungeon yet. And it was so, like, tough that I decided to save because I, like, got through it and stuff. But my whole party was, like, very, very low HP and poisoned. And I had no healing items or anything. And I could not get through it. Oof. The history of soft locking myself in places. You know, you're talking about that game world being really sad. But the worst game world that I have ever seen that I would never want to be in is the world for Tales of Zestiria and Tales of Berseria. The world there sucks. It's like so bad. Like, I like it, I find it interesting, but I'd never want to be there. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes. Common Rider is suffering. Maguka is suffering. I mean, Pokemon has some pretty wild things going on in its world. Like, it's got some pretty wild things. Like in Pokédex entries and just in world lore that you can come across. Stuff that never officially released but was actually written for it. I've read up a little bit on ZA, the new one, and some of the stuff in there, I'm just like, that's an interesting choice. FromSoft games, that's a good one. Any Souls man, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Elden Ring, any of them would be like really rough to be in those worlds. Cookie and Cream is... may not be too bad. Armored Core is a burning battlefield. Yeah, Armored Core, like, that stuff's wild, too. Bloodborne is just Britain. I need to get new music for stream. I mean, this music's good, but I feel like I need new music for stream. This is comfy, at least. Sekiro is just feudal Japan, which already sucks by default. Yeah, feudal Japan's pretty bad. Like the Wild West here. The Wild West here was really bad. Though it is fantasized a lot, just like feudal Japan is. Every Kingsfield game world, yeah. Yeah. A lot of game worlds out there that you probably wouldn't want to step foot into. But they're really interesting to interact with from a distance. Put me in the tomb, I'm ready. Video game world would you want to live in? Me? Which one would I want to live in? Oh. Rough. I'd want to live somewhere that's like in a high fantasy setting. More like a modern high fantasy. That's, You know, it's not a game, but I would love to be in the Nanoha universe. That would be fun. I think that'd be fun. Well, there are games, but, you know, originally an anime. Can I choose Log Horizon? I think that would be great. Actually, that became one of my current obsessions over like the past year or so was Log Horizon. I love it so much and I need to like finish watching it. But like, man, I fantasize about that kind of MMO world. I fantasize about that kind of fantasy setting. So yeah, honestly, I think Log Horizon would be the ideal to me. I don't want to go to the dot hack world. I don't think I want to go to the dot hack world. As cool as it is. Some messed up stuff happens there. I really like Log Horizon a lot. It is a bit dated, I feel, but honestly, like BM and I were like watching it and stuff, and I just get so much like, how do I describe this feeling? it just feels like such a whimsical adventure in a fantasy like world, and mixed with like real elements that you don't really think about, and I just like love it. I love it so much. Like when I was watching Log Horizon, it was making me think of like the setting for my game world that I was designing and stuff, because like of all the fantasy elements and stuff. And me wanting to run my own guild and incorporate that into stream and stuff like that. I need to name this guild. I have no idea what to name the guild. I need to name the guild, and then when I name the guild, I'm going to design an emblem, and then that emblem will probably replace the old one for Discord. And then once that's designed, I need to get new badges designed and figure out what I want the channel points to actually be called now, instead of, what are they called? I don't know what they're called. They're paw points right now, apparently. I feel like they were Lucky Charms at one point. Tail and Tail Tavern. How dare you? But yeah, I got some inspiration from Log Horizon. Like, it was already stuff I was like wanting to do and stuff I was feeling, but I feel like Log Horizon solidified some of that more. Really enjoy it a lot. Really enjoy the world. My chair just decided it was going to go down. Unfortunate. I'm short now. Yeah, in the world I'm writing and stuff like that, there's some inspiration from Log Horizon. There's heavy inspiration from Nanoha and like that world. There's... what else? There's other things that have inspired me. Other things I want to implement. Monster designs that I want to like create and figure out. My tracking's all messed up since my chair decided to do its thing. I probably need to get a new chair at some point. Really makes me want to realize my tech lore. Yeah, that's understandable. Your story with that is like really cool. You know, I feel that pain, you know. Being disabled and not really having many obligations. I've had a lot of time to think. Which is both a good thing and a bad thing. And that circles around back to wanting to stream again regularly. Feel like being on a schedule really helped me with that. You don't like thinking too hard. I get that. I feel that way sometimes, but I like getting lost in my thoughts a lot of the time. It's just rough when when there's a lot of negativity going on. It's hard to get past that sometimes. But we do the best we can. And rely on others when we need to. Me prefer Unga. So true. Basically what today was, it was an Unga stream. No idea what I was gonna do. And we just ended up talking here, which I'm fine with. That's probably all today is gonna be, is just talking. I might honestly end soon. I don't... I mean, only been going for Oh god, it's been 2.5 hours. I mean, I normally aim for at least 3 hours, but I don't usually just sit here and talk for 2.5 hours doing nothing. Oh. But, yeah. It's a good return stream, it is. It's nice being able to talk to everyone and talk about things. Even if I didn't cover everything I wanted to because I forgot the things I wanted to talk about, and I'm probably going to remember them when stream ends, and that's going to be great. You know, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. It's been really cozy, I'm glad. That's one of my major goals with my streams, actually. I want to keep it nice and cozy here. It gets a little harder to do when collabs are going on. Though I don't really collab stream on this stream often. I'm usually on other people's streams. But with the stream together feature, like, I might do a little bit more of that, but I don't want it to mess with, like, my solo schedule. I like keeping it nice and cozy here. Not always easy to keep it cozy when other people are around. And it's harder to focus on chat too. I like focusing on chat when I can. Hearing from you is nice, thank you. It means a lot to me, like you don't even know. Like, it means so much. I get really insecure at times. I try not to show it. But I get really insecure at times. I feel everyone does. Maybe not everyone, but, you know, a good amount of people. And so, hearing reassurances like that, like, it just really means a lot. Destroys those insecurities. Nice and cozy, so when are we streaming together again so I can scream into your ears? Listen, Sea of Stars is happening on BM stream, but that's when we're gonna stream together next. The Tales of stuff, we'll be streaming here. So it'll probably be during that, whenever we end up doing that. Eventually. I know, I'm so excited to like just nerd out about Tales of stuff. And also play ones I haven't played yet. Though I've played most of them. Not most. Played a lot of them. I don't know if I can consider most of them yet. I've played most of them that have been translated to English. But we're gonna change that. There's a lot of English patches out now that didn't exist before. And also with the remaster project, after they finish Exilia 1 and 2, they're probably gonna do Abyss, which is my favorite. My absolute favorite. I hope they do Abyss. And then hopefully they'll start remastering the older games, which are probably taking a little longer because of English translations needing to be done and stuff. I don't imagine they're going to add dubs to any of the stuff that hasn't had an English dub before, though. They'll probably do what they did with Tales of Hearts, where it's just a sub-only thing. It's kind of sad. I really like the Tales of dubs. But we don't know what they're gonna do yet. Put me back in the Destiny mines. I plan on it. It'll be a good time. But first, whenever we do end up streaming Tales of, we're gonna start with Graces. We're starting with Graces Remaster. That'll be good. You know, I think I'm going to end things here. Streamer fatigue is hitting me. I haven't done this in a long time. Honestly, not too bad considering I haven't streamed in forever. And I think my weekly raid nights and stuff have also helped with keeping up and stuff. But for now, I think we'll end here. I don't really have anything else to talk about today. Nothing I can remember anyways. But we will be back tomorrow. We'll be back at 1 p.m. PST tomorrow, or PDT, or whatever it is now since daylight savings happens. But yeah, same time tomorrow. We'll be back and we'll actually play a game tomorrow. Love to hear you geek out about this stuff. Thank you, Jelani. Thank you. It's not something I feel like I do often, but it is nice to do, and it's fun. I want to do it more. Love to just geek out and talk. Thank you everyone. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all again. We should see who we're gonna raid. We'll raid into somebody. I need to learn how to raid again. How do I mute this tab? Okay, we don't want any sounds coming from this. Or I don't anyways. Okay, who are we gonna raid? You're not wrong, Fane. You're not wrong. I mean, we can raid into Emmy. You're doing Detective Pikachu, it looks like. Well, that sounds good. Did I do that right? Yeah, I did that right. Okay. It was nice seeing you all. It always is. And I look forward to tomorrow. Let's see what else. I'll probably start posting schedules again on Sundays. But we're gonna try and keep a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday schedule going. And then other days will be like whatever's happening. That'll probably change week to week. But Monday, Tuesday, Thursday should stay solid. Unless something comes up. But like, I'm going to try my best to keep those nice and solid. But it was nice seeing you all. And I look forward to seeing you again. I hope you all have a good day and take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.